he is legally married. This happened yesterday in Tennessee with his family and friends with a great party and a great wedding. And honestly, Travis, I would love to give you a round of applause. But not everybody is happy, Travis.
Mom, Dad, Auntie, Aunt, Grandma, Grandpa, we tried. We tried to stop Travis Hunter from marrying her. We tried. As they say, you cannot lead a horse to a lake or pond and have him drink it.
Now, if you can look at it from that person's perspective, he feels that Travis Hunter has made a big mistake. And that's one way to look at it. But then there's also a different way to look at this.
This is what we're going to do right here. We're going to show some love to Travis Hunter and his wife, now Mrs. Hunter. I'm forgetting her first name. Forgive me.
Sir, her name is Leanna Lene.
That man, young man, was raised in a single parent home. We know his dad was around, but for the most part, his mother moved him to Georgia from Florida to put him in the best position possible to make his dreams come true with football. He becomes the best high school player in the nation. He takes a risk going from Florida State, committing to Jackson State at HBCU in the middle of Mississippi with Deion Sanders. Plays for 2 years or 1 year, and then goes to Colorado with Deion. Has a phenomenal years, wins the Heisman, other trophies, stays true, stays faithful to his girlfriend through college, from high school, and then he makes it to the NFL as a top first-round pick.
So here the man is talking about all of the hardships that Travis Hunter had to go through. And he's absolutely right. His dad wasn't there. His single mom had to take him and his brother from Florida all the way to Georgia. And not only did that have to work out, he also worked out by changing his commitment from Florida State and then enrolling at Jackson State, then going to the University of Colorado. And it worked out because he went number 2 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. So Travis Hunter understands perseverance. He understands that you need to continue going. He understands everything to be a winner and a champion. This is absolutely true. But wait, there's more.
It completes his dream, accomplishes all his goals, all while staying committed to his girlfriend, then becomes a fiance, and then gets married before he takes his first NFL snap. He's kept God first. He's honored his family. He stayed respectful to his coach. His character is high. That is something that we all should be praising.
What the guy is saying here is that we should salute him. We should give him a round of applause. Like, he stayed faithful during this entire time to his girlfriend. He was faithful. He's done all the right things. We need more men like Travis Hunter. This is an example of the kind of guy we need. And if you really want to talk about it as far as athletics, I can't say if the man is saying this, but we can infer that he's also saying that, hey, this is the kind of young black men that we need in the community. More men who are staying with one woman and doing the right thing, being respectful to everyone involved in the process, especially his woman, his coaches, and being a great guy. Like, if we had more guys like this, the black community would be better, and we need more black men to follow his path, regardless of whatever you've been through. It doesn't give you an excuse that you come from a single mom or you have a broken family. If Travis Hunter could do it, then you can do it.
He's right, you know.
3 months ago, I did an interview with an educator out of Brooklyn, New York, by the name of Dr. Abdullah Musa. The name of that particular collaboration was called Why Young Black Men Are Saying No to HBCUs. Now, that was a different talk, but this man's an educator, and he deals with a lot of people that come from these similar broken families that Travis Hunter came from. I mean, he deals with kids that don't have fathers, kids that have drug-addicted parents, all of these things. And so as an educator, he has to make decisions that parents don't like. And he talked about it on a particular video, and I want you to hear what he had to say.
You know, I cannot count how many times I have suspended children, had to have parent conferences, detained students after school, lunch detention. And that child has come back the next day, the next week with brand new Jordans, brand new iPhone, Nike Techs, new Balances, 950s, 574, whatever the number is this week, new hats, new glasses, new everything. And it just never ceased to amaze me, because I've had the conversation many times, because I'm very, very direct. I say, you do realize that if you're buying them things when they're supposed to be restricted or punished for negative behaviors, you literally have just told them that their behaviors are not only okay, but need to be rewarded.
He says something that a lot of us in the black community often talk about when it comes to what you would consider pookies or ray-rays. And that is, whenever they have a problem, or they go back to their parents and they're misbehaving, well, the parents don't want to listen to what the educators are saying. This is why you see so many people not wanting to go into teaching or not wanting to become principals in local schools, because the parents don't want to listen to what the educators are saying. And so that behavior goes unnoticed. In other words, I know my kids, you can't tell me anything. And so what ends up happening is these kids come back with like new shoes, new Jordans after being suspended. And then they come back to these same educators that suspended them first time. And obviously the behavior continues. Why? Because you are rewarding bad behavior. And this also happens in relationships. Now, if you guys watch this clip, you're going to see exactly what Travis Hunter did on his wedding day. If you guys don't know what kind of vehicle this is, it's called a Mercedes-Benz G63 Brabus. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I can tell you one thing. It can go anywhere from $500,000 or up. Okay. So what this man did is he bought this lady as a wedding gift a $500,000 vehicle. This is what I believe Dr. Abdullah Musa is talking about with these bad students. You see, these students misbehave and then the parents reward them with Jordans. Now, in the same case, Travis Hunter rewarded Leanne Lene with all of these things, even though he has absolute proof that she was cheating. He has absolute proof that she was doing X, Y, and Z. And he couldn't have known about this before, or maybe he did. But here's what he has done, regardless, because he knows the information has been brought to him so bad that he deleted his Instagram and she deleted what she was doing. So that definitely means he knows. He has rewarded bad behavior. Now, let's say, for an example, she did cheat, okay? And he stopped dealing with her for like a year or like a year and a half. And she kept begging him, come back. And she was showing him that what she did was wrong. And she now respects him. And he did take her back for that mistake. Okay, I could probably understand that a little bit more, because at least you've given some time for separation, and now she may have went out there and got her cheeks clapped a little bit more. Booty clapping sounds. And so now she's remorseful for what she did. But in the case of Travis Hunter, you never gave her a punishment for treating you in any kind of negative way. You just kept rewarding her and rewarding her and rewarding her. And then you got married in Tennessee, which is very strategic because it has the most lenient prenuptial agreement laws in the whole country, from what I understand. So basically, like, if anything needs to be null and voided, which I don't know if you even have a prenup, it's the easiest to do it there. You've pretty much taught her how to not respect you. And see, this is the problem when it comes to men, when you deal with beautiful women. Like, we got to understand, just because a woman is like having sex with us or sleeping with us, and you continue to reward that behavior, well, you're teaching them that that's all that they need to do. And if you don't correct it, they're going to continue to deal with that. And eventually they're going to go and try to find somebody who is going to correct that behavior, since you won't. And that's because they're internally going to be seeking respect, or an individual that wants respect, so that they can invest into that relationship, because now they don't need to invest in you anything, because you'll accept it. And this is what is the problem with Travis Hunter. It would be different if she had, made remorse, or they had broken up, or he got his respect back some way, but he never did that. And so we all can see the writing on the wall. He can't. But we can learn from his mistake. If a woman disrespects you in a way that you feel that's unfavorable, you have to let her go immediately. I don't care what she's giving you. You can't let her go and still clap cheeks. Stop the show. Some of you guys still think that, okay? Once you let a lady go, you have to stop giving her the D. I know some of you dudes will be like, I'm just still clapping her cheeks though. I'm giving her this D. No, you're still giving her what you want because that's a part of you, right? You have to let everything go. That includes your money, your time, your attention, and your PP. All of that must go, all right? That's what must happen. If you don't do that, it doesn't matter. However, most men are too silly to do that, and then you end up just still clapping her cheeks. And yes, but that's not a payment for respect. Get your respect, gentlemen. Don't be like Travis Hunter. What's the use of working hard all of your life, rewarding somebody who was going to be a loser and never achieve almost anything? And I'm not saying that she's that right now, but I can be for sure that she wouldn't be where she is now if it wasn't for him, right? Because she did go to college and did some things. But what's the use of doing that and taking that risk and then upgrading that person to all of this money and success when they were literally in the back of clubs on music videos with broke rappers getting their cheeks clapped for damn near.
So congratulations to Travis Hunter and his wife, Leanna. They finally got married over the weekend. He surprised her at the wedding with the black Mercedes-Benz AMG. So, of course, on the internet, you know, they faced a lot of criticism for different things. A lot of people have been concerned on them not having a prenup agreement, sources say. Mace, what's your opinion on the young love?
I don't know. I'm gonna sit this one out. I think when it comes to the young lady, she does have like different things that have transpired. For me as a dad, if that was my son, I would definitely be concerned about it. I think there's other ways you could protect his assets, but I definitely would think he should look in the direction of protecting his assets. Maybe not with a prenup, but there's other things you could do these days.
Yeah, they'll try to hit you with that shit. Why I get a prenup? If you really love me. If you really love me, sign the prenup. What you here for? If you here for love, just sign this joint and you don't get none of my money because the love is free. What you need? What are we doing here? I'm not signing. I mean, do what you want, Travis. That's up to you. I'm not signing a prenup unless Shorty getting as much money as I get or more than me. If you're not getting more than me, you have to sign a prenup. It just works like that for me. I don't get it. I don't know why love needs to be defined by a piece of paper. Why we can't just be love each other and do paper? What paperwork got to do with it? Look at Remy and Pat. Shit going crazy all weekend over that, man. Shit, wow, my nigga. All because of this piece of paper. They was black love. Now, I'm not taking nobody's side. Remy's my friend and Pap's my friend. I don't have a side in this. All because of some paper. Shit is messy all weekend. Remy pulling out pawn shop receipt, talking about her Cartier bracelet is missing. Pap talking about he knocked the nigga out that she dating. It's been a mess all weekend. You know why? Because of this piece of paper. When you're a girlfriend or boyfriend, just leave. And I know Squad is right. You ain't staying that long to where you think you live here. They'll run that too, fellas. Don't get caught up in that. Try and kick her out, and it's been 8 months, and now she got squatters' rights and all that shit. Yo, get that 10-day joint, go home for 10 and come back for 10 if you really like her. Because at the end of the day, it's too many laws for the person without the money. Now, you know who's probably your sucker to all the females? Now, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when Kevin Federer do it. Kevin Federer's up $100 million off of 3 wives. Britney Spears, forget the other 2 actresses, but women to say he's a sucker because he doing what Dre or somebody doing. Somebody with more money is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to Kevin Federer.
Now, there is more to this discussion where, you know, they talk about how they all feel about marriage, but, you know, for Travis, one thing I can applaud is family, you know, wanting to have a traditional family where, you know, man, woman in the house and you have kids and all that. At the same time, though, you have to be careful who you do that with. Now, Travis is in it now. She's now, and hopefully, you know, a lot of us were wrong about what we saw online. But people live experiences. Obviously, Travis is gonna look at everybody like y'all don't even know us, which we don't. But some of the signs that we're seeing is stuff that people are familiar with. And some people were coming from a good place when they were trying to tell Travis just to think about it. Not even don't do it, but just think about what you're doing before you do it and take the advice you're hearing into consideration. Now, he's married. They've taken that next step. So he's gonna see, if he was right or if other people that had experience, in that and situations like that was right.
It just seemed like no matter how much people are in love, when the love goes south, niggas just be niggas, man. That's what it just seemed like. No matter how much love they supposedly have, I think you could tell a lot about people when things go wrong, how you handle it.
What does the paper mean? What is the paper?
It's just like formal commitment, really, but it's not just like, oh, we're boyfriend. Like, you should get. I'm fully supportive of a proper marriage, signing the papers, saying your vows, all of that, because it's really a covenant with God. That's how I see it. So, I think
it's like you're supposed to be vowing before God that you're going to do everything that it says, but when you look at it in context, people don't do what it says. It says for rich or for poor. A woman ain't gonna be with you, you poor. It said in sickness or in health. Niggas is not gonna be with you if you sick. You hear people all the time. I had to leave that nigga. Why? That nigga crazy. That's sickness. That's a mental sickness, right? she out.
Yeah.
So everything she putting in the vow, she's not gonna do.
Yeah. Just she, not he too.
I mean, most niggas be with a chick and she crazy.
Yeah. And all the cheating too.
Yeah.
Cheating be crazy, man. Like, yo.
Yeah, it's for better for worse, in sickness or in health, to death do us apart.
That's
but
important.
death do them apart.
Now, for me personally, I believe in marriage, in the traditional sense. And, I'm fortunate enough to have a good marriage, but I know a lot of people, they look at situations they've been through and they like, ain't no way they could ever tie the knot or at least sign some paper. That's why you see so many long time live-in girlfriends, live-in boyfriends, and different things like that. But and I understand some of the fear of like losing, especially when you have something to bring to the table. Maybe the other person doesn't have as much. You don't want to turn over everything that you worked so hard for and leave it in the hands of the courts, to determine your future, right? I get that, but when you look at somebody like Travis Hunter, I think his deal was somewhere around 40-something million. The car he brought her was what, $200,000-$300,000, they said. I mean, the SUV that he got for as a wedding present. Oh, I don't know, man. I seen a similar situation like this with Xavier Worthy, where he got with some girl, and I think he caught her cheating or something like that. It's on Pink Book Lessons. If you go to their channel, they told a whole story on it. The receiver out of Texas, Xavier Worthy, who plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. Go look up his story. And it reminded me so much of Travis, like everything from when Xavier Worthy, I think he DM'd her, she left him on red, and she wasn't interested at first, and then she found out who he was, then she started liking him. I mean, the parallels are eerily similar, and it has gone south now to the point where he was trying to kick her out the house, and then she was refusing. I think she had to be removed out the house by the police. I think it was like crazy. But yeah, Pink Book Lessons. Go to their channel and look at that story because it made me instantly think about Travis Hunter and the potential there. Now, that's not what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that he has a successful marriage. I know, like, we used to be head over heels over females. A lot of the older people and the family used to say your nose is wide open. And that's kind of what I saw with him. And I ain't saying that when your nose is wide open, sometimes it don't be for a good reason or it ain't somebody that you should marry. But a lot of times your nose being wide open means that like you are hell bent on something and you are like head over heels rather over somebody, and you just can't even see some of the signs, like you just blindly in pursuit without using your better judgment. And many fear that that's what he was going through, but I don't know, man. He married her. It is what it is. I ain't gonna say too much about it at this point. It's an exhausting topic, but I just kind of want to share what Cam and Mace had to say about it at the end of their show today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.
I don't know. I'm gonna sit this one out. I think when it comes to the young lady, she does have like different things that have transpired for me as a dad. If that was my son, I would definitely be concerned about. I think there's other ways you could protect his assets, but I definitely would think he should look in the direction of protecting his assets. Maybe not with a prenup, but there's other things you could do these days.
Yeah, they'll try to hit you with that shit. Why I get a prenup? If you really love me. If you really love me, sign the prenup. What you here for? If you here for love, just sign this joint and you don't get none of my money because the love is free. What you need? What are we doing here? I'm not signing. I mean, do what you want, Travis. That's up to you. I'm not signing a prenup unless Shorty getting as much money as I get or more than me. If you're not getting more than me, you have to sign a prenup. It just works like that for me. I don't get it. I don't know why love needs to be defined by a piece of paper. Why we can't just be love each other and do paperwork got to do with it. Look at Remy and Pat. Shit going crazy all weekend over that, man. Shit, wow, my nigga. All because of this piece of paper. They was black love. Now, I'm not taking nobody's side. Remy's my friend and Pap's my friend. I don't have a side in this. All because of some paper. Shit is messy all weekend. Remy pulling out pawn shop receipt, talking about her Cartier bracelet is missing. Pap talking about he knocked the nigga out that she dating. This has been a mess all weekend. You know why? Because of this piece of paper. When you're a girlfriend or boyfriend, just leave. And I know Squad is right. You ain't staying that long to where you think you live here. Because they'll run that too, fellas. Don't get caught up in that. Try and kick her out, and it's been 8 months, and now she got squatters' rights and all that shit. Yo, get that 10-day joint, go home for 10 and come back for 10 if you really like her. Because at the end of the day, it's too many laws for the person without the money. Now, you know who's probably your sucker to all the females? Now, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when Kevin Federer do it. Kevin Federer is up $100 million off of 3 wives. Britney Spears, forget the other 2 actresses, but women to say he's a sucker because he doing what Drea or somebody doing. Somebody with more money is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, shout out to Kevin Federer.
What happened with the Pap and Remy thing?
You don't know what's going on?
I was at graduations all
Oh, it's all over the place. You ain't gonna catch up on this show. You gotta go to the shade room and start from Thursday. Basically, it's been alleged over the last 2 years probably that she was dating the battle rap dude that she was messing with.
Yeah, I heard of that.
And that's been confirmed now that Pap is going out with Clarissa. What happened was this. Clarissa won the Breakfast Club and basically, to me, she didn't diss Remy, my personal opinion. I can't tell Remy how to feel. But she's like, females are a little emotional, but, Clarissa talked crazy. She wasn't talk crazy. And Remy just went off on Pap after that, saying he ain't see the kid and this, that, and the third, and pawn shop receipts. Then Pap got on. Pap really don't talk. Pap got on live, and he was talking for about an hour. Then Remy came back and
Pap was talking for an hour?
Yeah, he was talking for an hour.
Pap don't say nothing.
He don't talk a lot. And You know what was the illest joint for me out this? Like I said, we can't catch up all on the show. But last thing I'll say was, Pat played the voice recordings of Remy. And this was trying to be one of the most gaffles I ever heard. Shout out to Remy for even trying it. I'm gonna give Remy the credit for even trying it. And like I said, I have no dog in the race. They both my friends, both of them. But Remy told Pap. So Pap knocked the nigga out. Pap saying that homeboy came, gave him a 5 after he's fucking his wife, and he didn't know he was fucking her. So Pap's attitude is, you don't shake no nigga that had sex with your wife. So he's like, basically, whenever I see him, I'm knocking him out. So Pap knocked him out. And then Remy called him, I guess it's a Remy event, Remy called and said, yo, now you wild out. Now I got to be with the nigga so he don't press charges and do all the wild shit. Now I can't even curve the nigga. I was just about to curve him. Now I got to make sure he good, cause you wildin'. And I'm like,
Remy a nigga, Remy playing uptown games with niggas, Remy gotta chill.
But you hear her, and he played the voice note, so it was crazy how passionate she was about it. She's basically like, nah, nigga, come on now. Now you gonna do that? When I was just about to stop fucking with the nigga, now I gotta make sure we good, so I gotta stay next to the nigga. And I'm like, you going for that? So I'm like, all right, if you wanna go for that, good. Yeah. I don't know if it was true or not, Rem. I'm sorry, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke with Rem, man.
Yeah.
That nigga Pap got it tight, though. He like them joints that can protect themselves. He definitely do.
That's sad, that's sad.
But see, I like the last, Remy got a show, not a show, a song with Fat Joe called Summertime. I heard it a few months ago. And I was like, Rem must be off parole, man. She talking spicy. Her first 2 bars said, I shot my friend over a band, and imagine what I do to a bitch I can't stand. I said, yeah, I don't want no problems with Rem. Rem did shoot her friend over a band and then rapped about it and said, if I do that to the people I love, what I do to you. Some tough bars right there.
This goes back to how we get here over love, right?
Yeah. Sign the prenup.
Oh, gosh.
Get the prenup, man.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack. You summed up pretty good in like a short period of time, but we'll definitely have to catch up on a lot. Just in general, a lot of trending topics, I think. I know you're saying the ghetto, the streets, whatever you want to talk about. They want to hear y'all's opinions.
You're a woman, so how do you feel about a woman having a prenup if she makes more than a guy?
Honestly, I think whatever the person is comfortable with, go ahead and do that. If that's going to feel like that's going to sustain your marriage, I don't even think it's down to a trust thing. I think you do have to protect yourself and your assets and what you worked for.
No matter what.
Man or woman, I don't care.
It just seemed like no matter how much people are in love, when the love goes south, niggas just be niggas, man. That's what it just seemed like. No matter how much love they supposedly have, I think you could tell a lot about people when things go wrong, how you handle it.
What does the paper mean? What is the paper?
It's just like formal commitment, really, but it's not just like, oh, we're boyfriend. Like, you should get, I'm fully supportive of a proper marriage, signing the papers, saying your vows, all of that, because it's really a covenant with God. That's how I see it. So I think
it's like you're supposed to be vowing before God that you're going to do everything that it says, but when you look at it in context, people don't do what it says. It says for rich or for poor. A woman ain't gonna be with you, you poor. It said in sickness or in health. Niggas is not gonna be with you if you sick. You hear people all the time, I had to leave that nigga. Why? That nigga crazy. That's sickness. That's a mental sickness, right? She out.
Yeah.
So everything she putting in the bow, she not gonna do.
Yeah. Just she, but not he too.
I mean, most niggas be with a chick and she crazy.
Yeah. And all the cheating too.
Yeah.
Cheating be crazy, man. Like, yo.
Yeah, it's for better for worse, in sickness or in health, to death do us apart.
That's
but
important.
death do them apart.
Well, Will and Jada the only ones living like that. The Death Do You Part joint, my nigga. I guess they serious about they shit. They pushing that shit to the limit. Outside of that, you can't get me to sign nothing. Because at the end of the day, if I want to be out, I want to be out. And if you want to be out, you be out. Guess that.
That is why, marriage isn't for everybody. But if you are in love with somebody, it's a beautiful thing. I just feel like, especially the representation I have from my parents, they've been married 20 plus years. Like, I just love them together. So I just love that.
Because they from the Happy Days era. That's when it was clicking.
They from the
but
Fonz and all.
some people...
They said their parents look dope together. They stood the test of time without all the bullshit and everything else. Social media, girls be want too much attention. I'm telling you. Soon as a nigga why he liking your shit? Why is he under every post? I remember I had a girl one time, right? And I came in the house and went to the refrigerator. It was a list of females I had to unfollow, like 11 joints on the refrigerator. All the @ names written out for me to unfollow.
What?
That ass.
I just think you attract crazy.
Whatever. Maybe. Not disagreeing. All right, let me ask you.
Like you like
if you got a husband, would you like him liking other people's pictures and
I'm
being in
just
the comments?
not insecure. It's liking and commenting cool, like, especially like if you know people, that's fine. If you're DMing,
that lie again, killer.
that's not a lie. Like
I'm not insecure.
I'm not. If you're DMing, talking about hard eyes, that's very different from liking their pictures. I don't care if you like another girl's
just
pictures.
like a guy. I know Cam, he wouldn't want his girl liking all niggas with their shirt off pictures.
I mean, no, and that's not what the likes
but is
would
he
be.
insecure because he doesn't want that?
No, I don't think that doesn't make him insecure.
What if it's all bathing suit, ass out pictures and titties out? That's all he liking is those pictures. You mad?
The thing about it is, as long as ain't nothing translating in person, I don't care.
Stat, you free spirit.
I just feel like, let's be for real. Like you think,
Are you free spirit?
I don't know, Maze.
I'm saying that's what your ideology is screaming, free
I just
spirit.
don't. It's just like I don't care enough to be patrolling whose pictures you're liking on Instagram. If you want to like a girl's picture in a swimsuit, I don't care as long as you ain't talking or meeting the girl who's in a swimsuit.
What about in the DM hard eyes? You say you don't like
That's
that.
crazy. Because why are you DMing her?
Because maybe you don't want everybody to know that he liked the picture.
Yeah, Stat, you don't like people playing in your face.
Yeah, nobody does.
So how you got all this
DMs are different from likes. DMs are very different from likes.
I can't make this up.
I'm not gonna use you as an example.
If
you have a girlfriend and you walk past another girl and she look good, she looks good, but you keep it going. Now, if you pursue, that's different. If you look, okay, she looks good, I don't care. What's that got to do with me?
No, like for me, anytime I have a girlfriend, she got like girls, so it ain't no big thing anyway. So all my girlfriends like girls. If they don't like girls, they ain't my girlfriend. So they know they may be filet mignon, but I want turkey sometimes.
Again, marriage isn't for everybody. I pray y'all find somebody y'all love. If it works for you, and if not, that's cool. You can find a girl that likes girls for Cam. Or you could be married like Mace. Or you could just be chilling until you find the right one like me, and that's fine.
Free spirit.
Sure.
Yeah, but don't play in your face, though. It's not free if they can't play. This is what I'm trying to say. Stay. You're making up new lines.
I'm not. I'm really not. I've been mad consistent. And, for y'all watching, I hope y'all take something from this. You got 3 different perspectives. Choose the one that works for you. But that is
Choose the one that's not going to have you in financial court
that too.
in 10 years.
That too. Great advice.
She's on the road to going there.
No, I'm not.
Hopefully she has a successful
Free
marriage
spirit.
and she don't got to go through that.
Yes, and you guys will be at the wedding for whoever I marry.
Yeah,
I hope.
Listen, absolutely, 100%.
As long as you mean the vows. I don't be
Listen,
going
you
in
invite
people
me to the
line.
wedding, I'm going to have a prenup in my pocket, folded up. Sign this shit, man. She don't even realize what's going on. Sign this joint, man. 'Cause I know what you up to.
Well, y'all heard it here
Well,
first.
think about it. We ain't got to worry about that with Stack because she's not dating the janitor. She already told us that. She's not dating any garbage men, anybody who's not the boss. So we don't have to worry about it.
They just have to
I'm
match
not,
me.
I ain't knocking that.
That is all.
I'm not knocking that, man. You don't want to struggle.
I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't want them to struggle. We match each other. I think that's a great
That's
thing.
crazy.
That's fine. That's not crazy. Y'all will be at the wedding whenever that is, and y'all will see. And this will be played. So y'all.
Your wife wants
Hey.
what you do to struggle?
Yeah, that's the only way I could do it.
Yeah, I know you. I know you hard to please. Pause. Pause. I'm trying to say you had to be deep rooted for my nigga Murder to do that, man.
Well, good luck to y'all. That is all the time that we have.
Here we go, next clip.
All right, your boy.
Here we go, next clip.
All right, your boy Travis Hunter. Videos have been going viral with him slipping up in practice, but we talking about practice. This ain't the game. This is where you're supposed to get better. But his quarterback has his back. Here we go.
Catch. 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 Bad throw.
All right, so here is Trevor Lawrence.
Now hold on.
Oh, before we even get to that point.
No, hold on.
You got to talk about the
I
field.
have a public service announcement to all wide receivers and wide receiver trainers. Teach the fundamentals of the position, and the fundamentals of the position exceeds route running. Get back to learning how to properly catch the football. Please.
Yeah.
That's the lost art. You do all this at the line. I didn't see no hesitation. I ain't see no dance moves. I ain't see none of that. And a lot of times, when I see videos circulate online, or when I see guys post these outlandish workout videos,
All these electric slides before they get out.
bruh, they boots on the ground.
Yeah, I mean-
I got my cleats on the field.
Talk
Like,
to
bro,
him, bro.
y'all missing the key component. You could do all that, but not catch the ball is just satanic work. Focus on catching the football. It's too many guys that I see do not properly catch the ball naturally.
Yeah.
The ball should never cross your face if you can make a perfect catch. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Turn your hands over. Too many guys trying to trap the ball with their body.
Coach Boo. That's Coach Boo.
And that's just a problem. That's just real spill, bro.
Yeah.
That's real spill. I hate seeing guys focus more on route running than catching the ball. Cause all that ooh, ah. And it's not a jab at nobody in particular. It's just, let's get back to the fundamentals of football. Specifically, the wide receiver position. You could do all that. All that. To not be able to catch the ball?
Yeah. But we talking about that though, Pug.
You see
That's
what I'm
what you're
saying?
saying. Yeah, like perfect practice, all right? But with this, how tough is it for, like, it's just like he's in practice. He's supposed to mess up so you don't do it in the game.
Who's messing up?
That's what I'm
here,
saying.
though?
It's not even a mess up. But they like, what do you think about this? Fake news, pretty much. Like, it's buzzing about
bro,
just...
like this now. We had a take earlier this week where everybody can talk about it. It's
Everybody got
opinions. Does it make it right? No. Does it make it wrong? No. It's still your opinion. But I'm telling you, this is based off of experience. Guys, you could do all that. You can run a terrible route, but it's all forgiven if what happens, Peggy.
If you catch the ball.
You can run an unbelievable route, and it's all for naught if you
Drop the ball.
and it's too much focus on the ooh, get that, Man, focus on catching the ball, being a natural catcher. When I see these clips from Travis Hunter, I've always seen, I saw it firsthand. We all witnessed when that ball's in the air, he's trying to catch it.
That ain't no 50-50 ball.
It's more like 70-30.
Yeah.
And for a person, I've always admired this about him. His body control and his ability to contort his body to just catch the ball just fearlessly.
Yeah, I mean, he just throw his body.
But guess what? He gonna come down with the ball more times
Yeah,
than
he
not.
is gonna come down with it.
So if I'm the coach, or if I'm the fan, the only thing that I worry about is, did he catch it?
Yeah.
We can worry about anything. That's what I tell my kids. Hey, bro, I can teach you how to properly run the route as long as you get your depth, right? And you're not throwing off the quarterback's timing. Yeah. Above all, receivers do what? Catch the football. Yeah. Catch the ball. Yeah. And there's too many times guys is just worried about just this and worried about that. And it's like, bro, ain't nobody got no jug machine out there. And even the balls or the throws that's going at the receivers aren't quarterback-like throws. Yeah. And anybody on C1N or who have came through my program will tell you, bro, I don't allow one-handed catches, especially if you can get two hands on it. One hand is just a byproduct of you not having the ability to use your other hand. Yeah. And that's when your natural skill just takes over. But before you just out here just trying to look good for the gram and, hey, bro, that's not real, bro.
Catch the ball.
Fundamentals is essential.
Yeah.
So when I'm looking at these clips, catch. So in some of the clips, or one of the clips, you see the ball hit his body, but that's just where the ball was thrown. You want all hands to be caught because you wouldn't want to interfere or the ball to ricochet off of your equipment. You're wearing shoulder pads, you're wearing helmets, keeping it away from that. You don't want the ball to cross your face unless you're in a situation where it has to. You see what I'm saying? Perfect world. We always practice perfection. Practice doesn't make perfect, Peggy. Perfect practice makes perfect. Peggy? Stay with me now. So what does Trevor Lawrence have to say about it?
Man, Trevor Lawrence, all right, you talking about the quarterback timing? His quarterback is right on time to talk about Travis.
I'm Travis Hunter. I mean, I know you haven't seen a ton of him just yet.
Yeah, got a lot of juice. Like he can run all day. A lot of energy. I love it. Good energy. Always dapping guys up. Just bringing juice every day. And like I said, high motor, can just go. It's like a kid, just runs around all day. He doesn't get tired, it seems like. So you can't have enough of that. And then as far as just talent, I mean, kind of speaks for himself. Ball skills, run after the catch. He's very explosive. Just didn't realize how explosive he was in and out of cuts. He's impressive to watch, and we've gotten to connect a couple times. It's only going to.
So press pause real quick, and we're going to take this as a football one-on-one. When a quarterback says that guy's explosive, right? I'm going to ask you, Peggy, not being the expert in this space, but when you say or you hear the word explosive, play that first clip one more time. Press play. He getting somewhere when the ball is snapped. He ain't waiting at the line of scrimmage. You see what I'm saying? Press play again. Keep pressing play. Boom. Go to the next clip. He ain't waiting. You don't see all this I got. No, we ain't got time to be. Man, there's a person by the name of Von Miller, man. There's a person by the name of J.J. Watt, man. Huh? No folks give me nightmares, man. Huh? I don't want it, bro. I'm trying to get the ball out of my hands. I ain't got time for you to be Most of the guys that I see online doing all this nonsense, they ain't even the guy that's running the option routes.
All them karaoke's at the line.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, bruh, so this is a public service announcement. Like, guys, get into the depth of the position, starting by way of learning how to properly catch. Yeah. There's grown men that's out there that still doesn't know how to properly catch the ball. And this is another thing, Peggy, my last point that I'm gonna make about this. When you see Travis Hunter catching the football, go back one more time. He raw dogging.
Yeah.
He ain't got no gloves on. Raw dog. Boom. That's not to say you can't wear gloves.
Yeah.
But real natural catchers, they want to feel the ball. You dig what I'm saying? The gloves are merely just enhancers. You dig? So if you're asking me how I coach or how I instruct my children when they're playing, son, take them gloves off, especially in warm-ups. Man, feel the ball, bro. Have good eye discipline. You catch the ball with 2 body parts.
What is it?
Your eyes and your hands. Any good natural catcher, when that ball's in the air, the person who I admired the most with catching the football, Larry Fitzgerald. Wherever the ball was, remove his hands. Wherever the ball was, he was tracking it. Now, when you add the hands in, nothing changes, but you're bringing it from hand of the quarterback to your hand. It's tracking it. And Peggy, before we move on real quick, I find it mighty strange.
Strange, bro.
That all the content, all the footage that we seeing of Travis Bartholomew Hunter, the great, is on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, what is that saying?
Am I tripping? Why we ain't seeing him at DB?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here, we ain't seeing no DB clips. Everybody speaking about him on the offensive side. Coach Anthony, we gonna call him Coach Anthony. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been speaking about Travis. And I'm like, yo, it's been documented that he's supposed to play both sides of it. But I'm like, oh, every time we see him, well, he ain't backpedaling, he running explosively.
Yeah.
So I just thought that was mighty strange. Keep an eye on that, Peggy.
Yeah. Do you think, but just throwing it out there, do you think he needs more work on the offensive side than the defensive side, and that's why they might be doing it?
Man.
Or they might
in
need
most
more
cases,
help?
Don't read into it too much, but it's just some things that is abundantly clear why we ain't seen him at the defensive side yet.
It's still early.
It's extremely early, but every time we hear about Travis, he's on the offensive side. So